Hey guys, so as Apple's September event quickly approaches, of course, we continue to get additional details and information in regards to the iPhone 14. Of course, we're expecting Apple to announce the brand new iPhone 14 lineup on September 7th at their Far Out event. So in this video, I wanted to share with you guys some last minute details in regards to iPhone 14 and also share my thoughts on a few videos that are floating around the internet. So let's just get right into this one. Now, as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, don't forget to subscribe and of course turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the always on display that's rumored to be coming to the iPhone 14 this year. Mac Rumor has shared some exclusive details as into how this new always on display will interact with iPhone 14 lock screen. As you can see from this post here, Mac Rumors has shared with us the details, and it will be deeply integrated within the wallpaper, the actual font, and the elements, as well as notifications here on the lock screen of iPhone 14. Now, this report also mentions that Apple will most likely bring back the classic battery percentage indicator with iPhone 14 due to the new pill-shaped cutout on the front-facing cameras and Face ID module here for iPhone 14, which we'll get to here in just a few seconds. There's additional new details in regards to that as well. But I want to talk about the always-on display because on iOS 16, as of right now, the latest beta 8, older devices like the iPhone 12 and soon to be old the iPhone 13, we see an always on display option appear briefly when you wake up your device. Now, typically Apple doesn't add features to older devices that are not meant to be there. So if the always on display is rumored to be coming only to the iPhone 14, we get this glitch here on the lock screen. So as I go to wake up my iPhone, if I slowly swipe down from the bottom to unlock, I can get this animation right there. You see that? That looks very similar to reports from 9 to 5 Mac. And why would we get this on iPhone 13 if it isn't meant to be there? This is something interesting, the software behavior here on the lock screen for the iPhone 13, where you get that always on display sort of glitch there for an older device. Is Apple working on an always on display / night mode feature for older devices as well? Well, we'll have to wait and see, but in my opinion, it looks like this always on display could also be somewhat integrated within older devices, not as fully featured as it is on iPhone 14, but it could be coming to older devices as well, or at least a night mode option coming here to iPhone 13 and iPhone 12. And I also seen this happen on the iPhone 11 Pro as well. So let me know your thoughts on this one in those comments down below. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the cutout that is expected to be featured with the iPhone 14 for the Face ID module and the front-facing camera. There's a video floating around that Apple could be enabling a software option where you can enable or disable this particular option directly from settings, where you choose if you want the pill shape plus cutout for the camera on the front of the iPhone, or choose an entire pill-shaped cutout, a longer pill-shaped cutout directly in the front, as you can see from this video here. Now, my thoughts on this is that Apple will not be doing this. I believe this video is entirely fake. I think Apple will be enabling a long pill-shaped cutout for the iPhone's front-facing camera and Face ID modules. That's going to be the replacement for the notch. And it is rumored that software will actually fill in the remaining spaces in between those two cutouts in order to provide additional details like maybe an orange dot when we have the microphone enabled in the background, or maybe a green dot when the camera is active. And Apple will use software in order to provide this additional detail and information on iPhone 14, which I think is a great idea. I still don't know how I feel about the pill-shaped cutout. So right now, of course, the iPhone 13 looks like this, and for the iPhone 14, this is what we can expect right here. So you see right there sort of a cutout right there on the top of the screen. We have the camera, and then we have the Face ID module, and in between there, we should get some software filling in those dark spaces in order to provide us with additional details and information on the iPhone 14's new notch replacement, if you will. So yeah, pretty cool details there shared with us. Very, very cool details before the event for the iPhone 14. Let me know what you think about those in those comments and down below. And last but not least, I wanted to share with you guys a video that's floating around on Twitter that appears to show, or claims to show, an unboxing of the iPhone 14 Pro. And I believe this video is entirely entirely fake. There's a lot of inconsistencies within the video. The actual hardware doesn't look right. Also, the actual packaging doesn't look right either. So yeah, if you see videos of iPhone 14 unboxing right now, I believe they are to be fake. Again, a lot of this stuff can be made up easily. There's a lot of third-party vendors that do create these fake iPhones and fake unboxings in order to sort of get some exposure, and this is clearly one of those. There's just too much going on here that seems very, very unlikely that this is an iPhone 14 Pro unboxing. So yeah, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Within the next couple of days, we'll continue to get additional details. Let me know what you think about everything I talked about in this video. Are you looking forward to Apple's Far Out event, and what is something that you're looking and hoping for Apple to announce at this event? Because in my opinion, obviously iPhone 14, the next generation Apple Watch, but there could be also new AirPods Pro, and of course the software will be part of the event as well: WatchOS, tvOS, and of course iOS 16. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.